simple ways to activating the supernatural power of God within you. My name is Deji Davis, and today I want to talk to you about 3 simple yet powerful ways that you can implement in your life to accessing and activating the power of God within you. Now, I said activating, I said accessing. That does not mean God is yet to give you that power. That does not mean God is yet to give you that authority. You have that authority yourself right now. But there are certain things that you must implement, certain things that you must put in place to give you access so that that power that is resident in your life spiritually can become your reality in the physical realm. So let's get right into it. Number 1 is to walk in holiness. Live a life of holiness. We have to get back to this holiness topic. We cannot access anything that comes from God without holiness. That right there is witchcraft. The desire to access the supernatural power of God outside of the standard of God is witchcraft. Holiness is not perfection. Holiness is understanding the standard of God and doing everything to walk in that standard. Doing everything by the grace of God to continue in that standard. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15 says this, "But now you must be holy in everything you do, just as God who chose you is holy." I think that is very key. Just as God who chose you is holy. If He has chosen you and has given you that power, then what you have to do to access that power, the number 1 thing is live a life of holiness. And the previous verse said this, so you must live as God's obedient children. Don't slip back into your old ways of living to satisfy your own desires. You didn't know any better then. In other words, the moment we start living unholy, the moment we start falling away from that standard and walking in that path of holiness, we're living as though we were never saved in the first place. So, holiness is the first thing that you have to start practicing. You have to start living holy. And when I say practice, I'm not talking about walking in the flesh. I'm not talking about this flesh thing where you try to do it. I'm talking about embracing the grace of God and living that life, that standard, in order to please your Father who is in heaven. Now, the number 2 key is to have a rich and a robust prayer life. This is just as important as every other thing that you may be thinking about.